Man, I know when God stepped back and created me, he said, Will, you gonna be crazy, but I'm still gonna use you for my glory. Yeah. Man, let me say this to y'all, man. First and foremost, I want you to give a round of applause for yourself. Because the average person is still thinking about growing, and you in here growing, you feel me? And as long as you growing, you learning. And as long as you learning, you implement. As long as you implement, you can change the world. Right? So, give me the first slide. Question. Take a screenshot of that. Feel like Connie. I can just leave that and just walk off. This question was posed to me 3 years ago. Me and my good friend Corey Strozen in Washington State, we went out to eat, had a conversation, and he sat me down and said, brother, just want to ask you something. You know, when people have them glad they feel eloquent when they put that glass up there. Brother, I want to ask you a question. Is your family getting the best of you or the rest of you? And this was after I got off the road for speaking about good 6 times. And I really had to sit with myself and say, Will, let's be real. Is Harmony getting the best of you or the rest of you? Then I had to ask myself, is Aiden getting the best of you or the rest of you? Write this down. My children don't deserve leftovers. They deserve the whole entree. I ain't gonna be long today, I promise you. I'm gonna give you what you need, I'm gonna get up out of here. But here's the thing. A lot of us are mismanaging the gift because we're mismanaging our home. Next slide. Uncle Paul. Anybody know Uncle Paul? Okay, y'all don't read the Bible? Paul? His name Saul and turned into Paul? Okay, yeah. I call him Uncle Paul. My bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, feel me? Uncle Paul says, if you can't take care of the house of God, I just remixed it, so theologians don't crucify me. Said, if you can't take care of your own home, how can you take care of the world? We mismanage the gift because we're giving the world the best of us and our family the rest of us. And every single day for me, every time I step on a platform, I always have to understand something. I should not be touching no stage if I'm not right. If I have hatred in my heart, I should not be touching no stage. I'm mismanaging the gift. If I'm more worried about what the next person thinks about me, I'm mismanaging the gift. A lot of us, we mismanage with the very thing that God has given you to manage. Next slide. Take a screenshot of this. I love this story. Anybody read the Parables of the Talents? You may want to go read it and read it again and ask God to give you revelation. See, the Bible is the only book that you read that when you read something, you read it again, you don't get the same that you read the first time. Right. And he says, his master replied, well done and good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with what? All right, now we in class. Now, guess what he said? I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. Next slide. His master then replied, you wicked and lazy servant. So you know that I have harvested where I have not sown, and I've gathered where I have not scattered seed. Next slide. Here's the thing I want you guys to understand. When you mismanage God's gift, you get frustrated because you're like, God, you've given me a vision, but God cannot give you the vision when you continue to mismanage it. Watch out.